So today I am completing my Ronnie James Dio era Black Sabbath collection on vinyl. And this is Dehumanizer. This is the last record that I needed. I had, over the years, the last couple of years, I have been getting into Sabbath a fair bit. And the Dio era in particular, I really, really like. So far, well, the other albums I have are, of course, Heaven and Hell. Such an amazing record. I love this. These are the recent editions that have been put out. And of course, Mob Rules. Of those two, I gotta say, it's a close call, but I really like Mob Rules so much. It's such a great record. And man, Sign of the Southern Cross and Country Girl, I just love both of those songs so much. Great record. And of course, Live Evil. This is from the box set. Yeah, so this is the 2LP expanded Deluxe Edition 180 gram vinyl. Tony Iommi, Ronnie James Dio, Geezer Butler, and Vinny Appice. There's a bonus LP featuring rare 1992 live versions of Children of the Sea, Die Young, and Neon Nights. Oh, just killer stuff. Now, I have to admit, I did have the CD back in the 90s. I still have it somewhere. I just can't find it. And I had gotten it shortly after release. I got it on BMG. There was I don't know if it was in the States too, but it was certainly kind of like a Columbia Host thing where you ordered 40 CDs for $1 or something like that, which of course you never paid. And, well, I did pay the $1, but I didn't buy the ones that you had to buy afterwards to, for the contract. And I loved it at the time, but I just sort of, life takes you. I was in my early 20s, and, I had been out of university. I went to university, and after a semester and a bit of studying music, dropped out, working a Christmas tree yard for a bit, and then this came out before I went back to school. And so it just got sort of lost in the shuffle. But I love it, and I'm looking forward to this again. So let's crack this open. Now, I should have got my X-Acto knife. I may have to, depending on how my nails aren't really sharp, but this isn't particularly tightly wrapped, which is nice. Oh, good, some traction. Go over there like so. Love the loose plastics, not like CDs. So I will have to save this hype sticker for later on. The colors are so vibrant on this. Just great stuff. So on the back, we get, that's what the back cover was always like, except for the side 3 and side 4 bonus stuff. Yeah, let's continue on with this. Open it up. All kinds of stuff to read. Great photos of the band. Although you could tell that, there was no love lost between them at this point. But still good stuff. So we'll look at the side 1 first, or the first record. Pull this out. Oh, polyline sleeves, which is always nice. I don't know if you can see. I can lift that up there, maybe. Try to get that centered. There we go. Flip that over. Nice and flat. Oh, I can't wait to give this a rip. Yeah. So that's the first record. Here's the second one, and this is the one with the bonus, the singles and stuff. I'll go over this in a little bit more shortly, but there's that side. That side. Nice and flat. Oh boy. Have the day off tomorrow and going on a bit of a pub crawl with a couple buddies. One guy's a teacher. Summer's winding down here, so this is our chance to get out for a day. And we're sort of at that age where you can get out, have all the drinks and beers. Oh, I'll be drinking beer. All the drinks you want, and be completely sober and in bed by 9 o'clock. It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, geez. No, I'm messing this up. I'm going to leave these out for a second while I talk about the album a bit more. Now, I know this song was, this album, at the time, I absolutely loved it. I wasn't a huge Sabbath fan. I had dipped my toes in, with Paranoid, which was good stuff. But at the time, I was really into super focused, punchier stuff, and also folk rock. So it was either like Ritchie Blackmore, Deep Purple kind of stuff, or Neil Young sort of thing. And so this was neither of those, but it was super thumping. Really good stuff. Anyway, Computer God, such a great song. All the Dead, TV Crimes, Letters from Earth, Master of Insanity. I don't know, that's... Well, I mean, after all, The Dead and Master of Insanity are my two favorites. I really like Master of Insanity. Kind of reminds me of... what's the song? A Rainbow Song. I think it's Lady of the Lake. Same sort of drum beat and kind of guitar riff. Really great stuff. Time Machine, of course, off the Wings World soundtrack. Sins of the Father, Too Late, I Am Buried Alive. Oh, this is such a good record. And I'm glad that people are... It was kind of panned at the time. The early 90s were not a good time for older rock bands. Plus a band that was struggling like Sabbath at the time, too. They had like the lineup changes. You had Tony Martin singing, and he was in, and then he was out for this, and then Dio was out for a bit of this, and then they tried to bring Tony Martin in, and that didn't work out, so then they brought Dio back in, and then there were like Cozy Powell was in the mix, and it was just like sort of chaotic. The brand was broken a little bit for Sabbath at the time, which definitely played against them. But still, I'm glad that this album is... Well, I mean, Sabbath fans have always loved it, I think, but sort of like a little broader appeal now in retrospect. It's just great. So there's only one thing left to do to get this ready for my record collection. Oh, I hope it fits. I really hope this fits. Oh, no. It doesn't. It's one of the oversized. Isn't that frustrating? Well, you know what? I'll have to get an oversized bag for it. Yeah. Okay. Great stuff. Thank you for joining me. And if you like this kind of stuff, well, I can't believe I'm saying this at that point now, but I'm up to like 70 subs, right? So if you like this video, subscribe, and I'll well, I'm going to make more anyway, but if you subscribe, you'll be able to see it. So have a good one.